Welcome to the continuation of the Deluge map. So if you remember last time, we paved a road over the lake, which you can see back there, and we started clearing some trees. So let's continue. While off stream, I brought my log folder across and just picked up the logs that I had left behind before, and I cleaned up some of the stumps. I haven't really done any more of the story, so I thought I'd save that for on stream. How many trees do we got? Maybe like 5 trees to cut down. I think that green one I've just knocked over is not really a choppy down tree. So I don't know whether that respawns. I think it may do, but should be fine. Alright, making short work of these trees. Get into a better position here. Looking a lot more open now, isn't it? Well, I've got my stumper here. I'm just going to get rid of some stumps. I hate when these things get in the way, trying to just, do my job. Cut some trees down. And it just means I can't move the trucks wherever I need to. Let's get this guy out of the zone so I can get that tree on the end. Okay, I'll get that one at the end first, and then I'll get these cluster in the corner. Oops, wrong button. I'm thinking of building a bridge above those rocks as well, so if we need to get vehicles in and out of this little section, it's going to just make it a little bit, well, a lot easier, I guess. But what we'll do first, we'll just see what happens after we clear this. My guess is we'll have to collect those containers and deliver them somewhere. If we're collecting them, we should be fine. We can, navigate around all the obstacles. But if it's going to be like a computer-controlled convoy, then we may need to, like, build a bridge or build another road. What's going on there? Oh, only just managed to reach that. I'm surprised this thing doesn't tip over. I'm sure I could make it if I wanted. I should be streaming to YouTube today as well, so that's pretty cool. Hey, objective complete.
Now that you've removed the trees from outside the barge, we can get to the cargo. Let's deliver the cargo with repair materials to the concrete plant as soon as possible. After that, we need to get another production cluster rolling. That involves delivering cargo with resources to the production facilities and clearing the driveway next to it. You'll also need some steel beams to repair the nearby power lines so that we have a stable power supply. This last thing isn't essential, but if you're game to speed things up a bit, you could restock the supplies at the sawmill, then plan a route for processed commodities to the production facilities.
Well, sounds like we'll have got a few jobs to do. But first of all, I want to clear these stumps. I hate stumps. And then I'll pick up those logs. And then I might build a bridge just for the hell of it. We're stuck. Why are we stuck? Right, let me turn that off. Try and get at it at a different... was it there was a stump there. That's why I was... This is why I hate stumps. It's hard to maneuver with that mulcher running. But sometimes you're better off just shutting it down, turning the thing, and then, yeah, let's shut it down. Turn it. Start it back up. And there's one more I can see over there. And that should be it. Alright, let's get... Oh no, I see one. Hang on a second. That one didn't get mulched. And I see another one up there. Now it's done. Okay, I think that should be all of it. Park it out of the way. And let's get the old log forwarder. I might build a... Oh, let's build a bridge first. Okay, the bridge building mode. Get a wide wooden bridge. Start it from here. I don't want it with... I don't want it with rock in the middle of it. Nope. Nope. Right. Wooden bridge. Maybe like that. I only need 3 logs. Jump into here. And it should take the 3 logs out of the back of the truck. It also unstraps it, so you gotta make sure you strap it back up. Quite the steep incline, but can handle it just fine. Alright. Now this is the fun part. I apologize for the camera movements and angles, but like playing those claw grabby games at the arcades. like to try and get them as close to the front of the truck as I can. I don't want that bottom one. I just want that one. I'm going to pick up multiple logs. I want to make sure that they're going to be like the same kind of length so I can put them into the back easily enough. But had other times where it doesn't quite go in and then it knocks out some of the others and it's just a big pain in the ass. So sometimes I find it's just, you don't gain a lot of time trying to pick up multiple logs, unless they're like literally right next to each other. You can pick them up at the same sort of position, like trying to get as central to the log as you can. Like all these ones, they're kind of on top of each other, but I'm going to just pick them up one by one. I had so much trouble trying to get the hang of this claw crane arm, but I don't know whether it's the forwarder I was using before, but this forwarder has a slightly different crane, and I just find this one just works for me. Oops, try and get it in the middle. Should do it. Now, even though I'm on YouTube, I don't have chat enabled because I haven't figured out yet how to monitor 2 chats at once. So I think there's aggregators out there. I haven't set anything up yet. So if you want to chat, you'll need to jump into Twitch. I don't know what I'll do going forwards. I might just sort of concentrate more on YouTube. But, you know, at this stage, it's just a fun little hobby. We're not monetizing, not at a monetizing stage yet, so it's all good. Last one. I'm glad the rain stopped. I find it's really difficult, for me anyway, to see what's happening in the rain. I don't have that as a good spot. See what, if you don't get it in the middle, it gets really unbalanced, and I don't want to risk knocking the other logs out of the truck while I'm trying to put this one in. Okay, that's better. What's wrong with that? Maybe because... Alright, I think the claw was in the way. Alright, let's get this truck out of here. I might bring this back to base, drop off the logs into the storage. Before I do that, I just want to check our objectives, because prior to this completing, we just had the one objective, which was to clear the space, which we've just completed. Have a look. Alright, we've got so many now. Transport cargo with repair materials to the concrete plant. Provide assistance to production facilities. Repair the power lines. And then organize operations at the sawmill. What do we have to do? I have to bring 15 logs to here and 10 logs to... I don't have any... Well, I've got logs. I'm close by. Let's just do this. Yeah, I'm just here. What's the best way there? Probably just very, like so. I reckon... How many logs do you reckon we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we can just cut more while we're here and just get that side objective just done. I don't know about you, but the audio from the game's a bit loud for me. I'm just going to reduce it through my headphones. See how that goes. Hopefully the audio's okay on the stream. Is that a stump? Yep. I hate stumps. I got another. Oh, that's my sand machine. Thought I could hear another truck. This sawmill is where they filmed the movie Saw. Not really, that was just a joke. Fun fact, I went to primary school with the writer and director of the Saw movies. The James, if you're listening, hello. Oh, I have to unload them. I wonder if there's a quick way. You know, I'd probably just bring a crane, lift up this truck and just drop all the logs. But, let's just do it properly. How many we can pick up in one go? Oops. Yeah, not ideal. It works. But there are 15 in here, so that's good. We don't have to make a neat pile, just got to get it off the truck. This is a lot easier than loading it. When I move the truck, those will just fall down. It's all good. Only got one. Come on. Come on, let's get 3. 2. Oops, missed that one completely. Hard to judge the depth sometimes. Oops, way too much. Oh, damn it. Ah, last one. Okay, hold up. Out of here. Make like a tree and get out of here. Oh man, there's what? 4 not in the zone? Probably could just bring the bulldozer in and move them, but you know, I'm just here. Just do it properly. this one's close to the pile. We get a better angle. Nope, not quite high enough. I mean, not quite low enough. Damn it. Oh no. Stuck. Oh well, I have to bring another one. Sometimes the items can get stuck into other items. There's a piece of metal recycling which I can't get because it's stuck into a fence. I think this is the same sort of situation where that log has somehow got stuck on the other logs. Maybe if I pick it up from this end. Just want to move this one a bit way as well. That's pretty cool. Oh no, 15 out of 15. Cool. Alright. Now let's see, where's the other... I need to get down to this warehouse. And then I'll bring the tree cutter down there and we'll just get that done. I'm gonna knock this fence over. Turning circle in this vehicle is not great. Oh well, now the fence gone. Look at those mud ruts, how deep they are. Must be such soft mud there. Now, is this going to be a problem? Only one way to find out. No problem. By the way, I made a YouTube short of from last stream when I had sunk my Scout, which I think is pretty funny. So check it out if you want. YouTube channel name is Scenic Routes HQ. All right, let's go get the green car all the way back here. This guy. I've built this bridge right in front, and I can sort of scoot around the edge. Yep. I'm not going to bother bringing the mulcher to cut all these stumps. I'm going to go down this path the one time, so it's not really going to matter. Am I going the right way? Oh yeah. For some reason I thought that bit of water was full of sand, but it's just a reflection. I was thinking, I don't remember putting sand in that. So we need 10 logs for the next zone. Wouldn't take too long. If there's trees close by, I can just cut them and drop them straight in without needing to use the forwarder. Am I going the right way? Where am I meant to be going? I'm going the wrong way. How did I end up going the wrong way? don't think I checked. There's some DLC coming next month. I'm guessing it's going to be extra maps and maybe some more vehicles. I'm going to 100% be getting it. But I've just got so many more maps to go still, so... I don't know whether I'll just maybe play the new maps immediately on stream, but... Or do I want to complete what's already out there first? I don't know. I think people will be more interested to see the new DLC stuff, so I might just go ahead with that. Hey, that's not deep water. Come on, man. Deep mud. Alright, let's just check the map. Where... There's a lot of trees around here. I might just start... Get rid of that mark. Let's just start cutting. I'll probably just cut 10 and drop them in and let the forwarder pick them up. And it's these little tree stumps that really are annoying because they're hard to see and they just stop you in your tracks. One. I'll just keep going until I feel like it's enough. Go by the old Uncle Roger feeling. This is only a side mission, but you may as well do it, right? We're just here. We got the start. Well, we had enough stuff for the first drop. And sometimes I just like doing side missions first. Like, you can't tell me what to do. I'll do it in my own order. I don't care if it's a side mission. Which one? Go towards the left, I think. A hot day here today. I don't know where you're watching, but in Perth it's 38 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It could be 100 something. But yeah, what is it now? It's February, end of Feb, so getting towards the end of summer. Still get pretty hot in March, but I think February is, for us anyways, where you get the peak of summer. I've got the AC going. Don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully you can't. I've configured a, I don't know what you call it, a noise gate or something in the mic. Hopefully get rid of that. Let's get this one at the back and then we'll try and get ones on the right. Just going back, dumping them at the same sort of location to make it a bit easier. With thought, although this is a big boy tree. Whoa, that one got knocked a bit perpendicular. Some how many is that? Is that like 8? I'll get that green one and then let's bring over the forwarder and then we'll just see. Can I even cut this one? Yes, I can. Well, I want to cut this one. That's better. No, I'll just cut this one for good measure because I think it's in reach. Yeah. And we'll spend some time to pick these up. And if you're really good, you can, bring the border across and you can drop them straight in, but I'm not that good. Switch it. I don't know why sometimes when you switch vehicles, the parking brake is enabled. Sometimes it's not. It'd be good if it was just consistent. I think I will come around from this angle. Look at that turning circle, that's just ridiculous. Nope. Alright, that's it. Probably should try and load it at a flat angle. I do it on an incline, it's inclined to fall. Probably is. I didn't think of that earlier, did I? I need to get close enough to the logs that I can pick them up. I think I've hit a stump. Stumped. Alright. Just see if I can reach these ones. I can't reach those. Alright, I'd have to load on an incline. Hit stumps. Better not be stuck. There we go. And stumps. I can't even see which. Where am I actually getting stuck? Is it this wheel? Ah, it's that wheel. Alright. Let's go over it. There we go. That'll do. Get the overhead angle. Didn't quite get that one. Nope. Bring it up. Drop it down. Nope. Too much. Bring it up. Very close. That'll do it. Alright. That's not good. That's not good. Alright, up. That's it. Around. In it. Forward. Down. Dropped it from way too high. Pick it up again. Fix it up. Come on. That's better. Now let's do better on these ones. I can get these two, the two big ones. Sometimes they drop. Let's hope they don't. Alright. Not bad. I'll get the skinny one. Hang on, is that... That's two skinny ones, no wonder. I thought that was one long one. Alright. I'll get this one. The ones that are close to the truck are, yeah, a bit tricky. Plus he was really small. What's wrong with this guy? This log has got much more girth. Get this skinny one. I reach it. Did I actually get it? I did. Nope, I dropped it. Maybe too far away. Try this one. I don't like that angle. Oh, this one's actually a bit longer. Might just get it more central. There's my angle again. That higher. Alright, strap those in, move the truck. think there's a little stump. I'm going to get these two small ones at the same time. I don't think so. Really high. There we go. A few more. I think there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I think that's 10 altogether, which is what we need. Trying to get it in this sensor. Now I got to do this all again to unload it. Although, as we saw before, unloading will be much faster. Okay, now let's navigate all these stumps and bring it to the, where am I going? Bring it over here, then we should get the mission done. Hey, just took it off automatically. How good's that? Oh no, we have to set up an infrastructure out as well. Do we? Banner route. Production. Oh, you know what? Those production facilities. Might have to build a road. Depending what sort of truck I want to use. Warehouse. I wonder if I can do a. Yep. Okay. So I can got a build here. Probably want to build here. That should be enough. Maybe a bit here. It's a bit wet. I want to do that now, or do I want to do some of the main objectives? So if we do the main objective, we have to deliver. So deliver those ones. Where are we going? All the way up to concrete slab for. Not too far. Let's do that first. What do we need there? We need a crane, and we need. How big are these things? I think. Structure. One. That's a scout. You know what? I reckon we can use. Okay. How do I get there? Sandwing. We go past the Western Tunnel, across, around, up. Okay. Got a bit of a drive. I'll need to get a crane there as well. But first things first, we'll just get this. Actually, I wonder if I could, you know what? I'm going to go to the base. We'll spawn the crane in and I'll see if I can tow it. I'm pretty sure the crane is not there already. Okay, let's find this crane. Where is that? Oh, it's actually up. Yeah, I was loading up steel pipes onto that truck. You know what? Let's just move that first. Off stream, I just like to recycle parts and then make steel pipes and then sell them to get extra money. Get out of here, can I? Okay, I can just sort of follow the coastline. That's my cabling machine. I might do the building of those roads for the side quest off stream, maybe. Okay, past one of my trucks, I like to just blow the horn just to say hello. Stumps. I hate stumps. Come on. I'm trying to run over this tree. I hate stumps. Oh, you know, I can just use... I've got the mobile base here. I might just recall that truck so I don't have to drive it all the way. Come back to it. All the road building equipment. Look at this road. How nice is this road? That bridge is a bit steep. But you know what? It's better than driving over the rocks. Okay, let's get this guy in position. That'll do. And let's go back to the mobile base vehicle, which is... yeah. Let's recall. Start the engine. We wanted, it was a cargo carrier, wasn't it? What's the category we're looking for here? Yep, that's the one. Recall that guy. Switch over. And I think this one should have a big enough cargo bed to hold those two pieces of cargo. Should practice. Probably should just driven instead of using that fast travel. This channel is called the Scenic Route. I'll try not to fast travel. I'm just going to reverse it in so it's that much easier. Get out of here. Well, I hope it's going to be... Oh, I don't know. I'll open the cargo, the doors anyway. Let's get this thing going. I don't want to have to make 2 trips, you know. Use the camera to over the crane. You know, if I do it sideways like this, it should be fine. Let's try and balance that a bit. Alright? Looks alright. Not bad. Okay, change the angle, switch over to the vehicle. Let's put up the ramp, strap the cargo in, and figure out where we're going. So we're going to the concrete slab. So we'll go down our lake all the way through there, then we... Ah, then it's just straight. Okay, easy. I'll probably get lost. I always get lost, or I'll fall off the bridge. I tend to fall off bridges a lot. Luckily, we got the heavy crane not too far away, so fall off the bridge, we get rescued by the crane. Have we looked inside this one? Bench seat, DB radio. Not much in terms of creature comforts. You can see our fragile keep dry with a C. Okay, this is pretty cool. Operation temperature -33 Celsius to 50. Storage -15 to 35. That'd be too hot for where I am here in Perth for that. It's over 35. Delicate instruments. Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's keep driving. We want to go past this turn off. We want to go to the turn off that's been paved, which is this one. Now this road's got a lot of trees right next to it, so it's not that wide. But just take it a bit slow. Then we've got a couple of bridges. Oops, this transport truck Very twitchy on the steering. I just gotta be careful, especially on bridges. I don't want to fall. I think it was just keep going straight, wasn't it? Right. Let me just double check. No, it's a left turn over this long one. I'll say the objective markers were on the left, so good thing I tracked it. I'm gonna go first person for this section. Find the computer generated, not generated, the roads that you make on the missions that are automatically done. I find them like they pile the sand up quite high and they don't make them very wide, so it's like driving on top of a beam or something. Not a beam, of like a pipe. I tend to that one in particular is I find difficult, but if I go into first person, not too bad. Trying to turn on the tracks is difficult. Am I dropping this off into two different places? Oh, yep, there and there. Oh, do I need a crane? Oh, I might take that forklift and sell it. Let's get this crane over here. This way having a crane truck is handy, but they don't have anchors. What? The crane trucks don't have big truck beds. They would have had to make 2 trips anyway. You know what I mean? So back this crane up. Whoa, that was fun. I guess I'll just turn it around up here. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll just take the scenic route. See if I get lost again. I think I should know this time. For that side quest, the good thing is I've got all the road building equipment already up there. So it shouldn't be too difficult to just fill in those muddy spots and plot the route for the convoy. Oh man. Okay, let's get this thing unloaded. First thing to do is unstrap. Drop the anchors. Let's go down now. Which one has to go where? So that object goes there. Okay, so the front one goes where I am. Don't knock it over. You know what? Why don't I just... I was trying to drop it, but didn't need to. Which way am I? Ah, it did strap. Sometimes it's weird with if there's a crane overhead, it sometimes thinks it's part of the cargo and it won't strap it. I think this heavy crane must be like one of my favorite vehicles. It's so useful for so many different things. Ah, need to unstrap it. There we go.
Looks like it's gonna take everything we have to drain the water, and that means getting the backup pump station in top shape too. All you need to do is repair the broken pipes near the production facilities, then plan a route for our maintenance crew.
I just realized I had my mic on mute for a while. Oops. Don't know how long that's been on mute for, so that sucks. I don't think I said anything interesting, so probably not that big a deal. But yeah, not what I want to do. Anyway, I think I muted it because I was coughing, and then I just forgot to unmute it. I have to move the mobile scalper. I'm not sure if that was said while I was on mute or not, but just right at the edge of the boundary there. I like to put it on low gear when I'm dumping sand, just because I find if I go too fast, it spreads it a bit too thin, and I can tend to get a bit more even spread when I go at low gear, but sometimes I just forget to put it on. Definitely got low gear on now, ready to go. Could be within the radius zone. Okay. Not quite, not quite. Right at the edge. Alright, now I'm going to see if I can move this quarry. Where do I want to take it? I want to move up. I don't know where I can get sand. Anywhere up here? Like I can provide sand? Sand quarry towards the warehouse, so worst case I just have to sort of go back and forth up there. I don't wouldn't have to do that, but I might try something. This is a big truck. The same truck as the heavy vehicle transport, I believe. but just obviously different cargo. I wonder if around here, I mean, like, here would be ideal. I don't think that is sand. Oh, sorry, it's admiring the mountains in the background. Won't be able to do this sand, will it? Now this area's got a lot of stumps. Don't worry about that. I hate stumps. No, that is not a sand surface. That does not look like sand. Is that? That's not sand. Probably won't buy that. That looks like sand. Let's try that. At least for that one I can get this coverage for that big lake. Not lake. Puddle. Alright. On. I don't know what I love about this game is you can have like a side quest which seems pretty straightforward enough. But then you know, oh, gotta fill up some of the road. Oh, we gotta find a source of sand. And it's just one thing leads to like three things. And it just means that take your time. Tell you what, you get a lot of value for money out of this game if you look at hours played. If you want to complete it, that is. I'm sure people will get bored of it, but kind of right up my alley. Let's check. John on the right. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be. This trailer must be pretty heavy. Do I have to go through? Oh yeah, gotta go through that. Oh, I'll see how we go. It's one way to find out. Is that a tree in the middle of it as well? Might have to get the mulcher in. What am I, stuck? Surely not. And that means this part of the road needs to be filled in as well. Alright, I think I'm gonna get stuck. I mean, it can't be that deep, right? Because it's a road. Not like they would have had a road going through a lake. I see some mud up ahead. It's fine. Don't have to go through that tree, so that's fine. Oh no, probably not. I think it's just, is it beached? Trailer's beached maybe? You get the, need to get the crane? Maybe I'll find a different path. Maybe towards the left. You can have fuel management in this game. I didn't turn it on, and you want to, you can't actually turn it on mid-game. You got to start up on the game if you want. I'm not going to do it. I can imagine trying to just push your way through mud is like burn through fuel. Okay. This is not sand. This looks like sand. Okay, that's sand. So that radius covers, well, it covers that lake. But I'm out of luck. So that means what I'll do. Sorry for. I got to drive pretty much up to the warehouse. Put a marker here. That's where I got to go for sand. Here as well. That's the edge. All right, I guess that's what we got to do. Probably worthwhile actually filling this thing in first, because this means I won't have to cross it all the time. And with this truck, it probably drops sand going through it. That means I'll need to bring the bulldozer in to flatten it. You know what? Doesn't matter. It's good that you don't have to stay within that quarry radius while it's refilling. You just start it and move. Pretty cool. What this means is I was laying sand from the other direction. Probably have to switch it around, go back in from this direction. Probably have a lump in the middle, but that's all right. Bulldozer will smooth it out. All right, so where do I want to start from? You here? Problem with that is, I should have just, you know what? I should have just turned around and filled it from that side, because I have to drive over that now. Although maybe not. I can go around it. I don't know if I need to do sand over this part. I think it should be okay. But I want to do it just, I don't know, fun completion. That is actually deeper than it looks. I'm gonna have to start this out there, I think, for that big bit. Alright, so I'll go around the sand. Hard to see in this weather. Low gear. Alright, that section is ready for bulldozing. And I think what I've actually done is I've put the bulldozer back in the garage, so I don't have to transport that back out. I think I did that just by accident before, off stream. I was trying to recall another vehicle, and I, for whatever reason, had selected the bulldozer. But what I might do is I'll just lay all the sand first. I have a feeling it might be stuck under there. I don't know how much sand it would take to fill up that whole swamp. Oh, don't hit the pole. That was close. The worst part about it is it would have dropped a bunch of sand. I think I want to go to the other side and drop sand from the side. Taking this slow because there we go, drop some. I feel like it's hitting something under the water. I feel like Austin Powers. I think from here. Oh man. What the hell happened? Sucks. Okay, I'm gonna have to reverse in with a bunch of sand from that side. Because I dropped that sand on the way over. Hit that sand with the front bumper. Coming back, that just stopped all forward progress. What if a different truck might be a better option? Like, son of a bitch. Oh, let's get this bulldozer in. What a pain in the ass. Okay, I'm just going to reverse it all the way up. Right. What is going on? Why can't... Fuck. Come on. There we go, there we go. Alright, let's get this truck out. Swap it in for a smaller one, I think. A bit more maneuverable. Oh, where is the dozer? Right, it is out. That's good. Yeah. Flattening while I'm getting out. I'll probably keep it as sand roads and not bother with asphalt, just because I don't think there's going to be a lot of traffic. It just means I only need 2 vehicles instead of 4. What if he'd smash this portal loose? Let's try it. Let's try it. You can knock him over. Can't really smash him. Not with this anyway. Don't tell me this. Fucking stump. I hate stumps. Alright, then we'll start from the other end. Look at those mountains. Don't get mountains like that here, where I live. Don't tip over. slightly uneven sand pour here, isn't it? I think that previous part there where it was a bit thin, I forgot to put it on low gear. Just moving a bit fast. Eight stumps. Actually, I think I can bulldoze them out of the way. I might just try that when I come back. Come on, I think it's getting it. I'll need to lift up the blade. Yep. I'll try to get rid of this stuff as well, because that's right in the way. Let's not do a. This takes a while. Just going to get rid of this one more stump for now. I don't think you need to lift up the blade. I think it's just this takes time. Let's see. Lifting the blade. Oops. No. Come on, you bloody stump. Why is this one not getting killed? This is the one I actually wanted to destroy. If this doesn't do it, I'll just go around it, I guess. What a pain. I'll do another pass on that side because I want to fire that stump from this angle coming back. I'm gonna have to go down the middle again because I'm creating a lump. Alright, come on. Don't make me have to bring the mulcher. This one's like indestructible. Oh, no, I got it. Son of a bitch, it's done. Alright, just one more pass down the middle and then I'll continue on. Actually not a bad little road. Alright. Thing is, I don't want to go over the side of the bit I've already done, but I've got to start somewhere, so I keep going over the side of it, and I think it just puts a bit of a divot into my nice smooth road. I don't know how to do those, like when you get a couple of roads intersecting, like what's the best way to do it. So I haven't really figured that one out. What I would just try and do is just try and raise the blade Oh, what happened there? It stuttered a bit. Try and raise the weight just as you get to that point where the other road starts. Where it intersects, just try and raise it now. Not bad. The start point is a bit different. I think that's perfect. Almost perfect. I don't know if you can hear it on the mic, but it sounds like there's some sort of construction going on next door. Well, it's not even a construction, maybe it's just like power tools in the, we've got a park sort of behind us. Could be doing some work at the park or something. You know, hopefully it's not too bad if you can hear it. I think one more, maybe two more, maybe three more passes, and we call this done. I mean, it's probably fine, but I like to get it smooth as I can. If we're going to do something, may as well do it well. Not to see, I left a ridge down the middle, so I'll just have to clean that up. I think this should do it. Probably clear that marker. Right. Leave this marker. And on to the next. Although this bit's a bit soft. Oh, well, that should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, next bit is that sort of semi-deep body of water, I guess you could call it. Bit of a gap in the sand there, should be alright. Should be alright. Yeah, that's a bit of a gap there, isn't there, with the sand. I'll smooth it out as much as I can. Oh, it's getting a bit smoother already. I wonder if bulldozing in real life is well, simple as this, easy as this? Probably not. That's actually turned out not too bad. Let's try and widen it a little bit. There's no doubt I'll fall in. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. How do I get out of this? What is happening? That was a bit strange. I was able to get out of it though. Alright, let's try the left side. Alright, I'm going to call that done. I think I might need a bit more sand right here. Now, I was going to bring in a smaller dump truck, wasn't I? A dump truck set. Oh, that's a dump mulcher. That looks like it. Yep, that's a dump truck. This one's a lot more agile than that big boy dump truck. Doesn't hold as much, but fine. Getting towards the end of the stream, just a few more minutes to go. What I'll do, I'll just try and dump a bit more sand and flatten it out, and then continue on Friday, so a couple of days time, same time, just in a few days. Hopefully it'll let me refill. I had that problem the other day with multiple dump trucks in the same area, and it was funny about trying to refill. Oh, that's right, I need to flatten this bit out. So I'll just flatten that out. and then we'll call it a stream. We'll call it a day. I want to be able to get that truck back out with the sand without dropping it everywhere. Rather than turning around at such a small part, I'll just go back and forth over the same spot. I reckon 4 times should be enough. Alright, one more would be enough. Cool, and I think that will just about do it for today. So I'd say if you dropped in and watched for a little bit, thank you. I don't think anyone did. There was one spammer. If you're watching this on the YouTube stream or on a VOD later on, thank you for watching. I try and stream, well, my plan is to stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 1 PM Perth time. The schedule's up on the Twitch page. So yeah, I'm having fun. I'll be playing this game anyway, so why not stream it? Oh, hopefully I will see you on the next one. Take it easy.